Hello, my name is Seol-Yee. I go by Jen, and I'm here to represent the Hybrid Body Lab of Cornell University. I'm presenting the Decade in a Review, a 10-year review of the methods and purposes of on-skin interface research in ACM SIGCHI. Since its initial boom in popularity, which can be attributed to many research papers and commercial advertisements, wearable technology has grown to include many different form factors ranging from pod-like accessories such as smartwatches and wristbands, all the way to on-skin interfaces, which is what we will be exploring in today's paper. Due to the youth of this research domain, there is a gap in understanding of the research topic's current state. Although there are several domain-specific reviews such as the following, none truly describe this current stage of on-skin interface research, and we aim to fill this gap. To approach this project, a strict system was necessary due to the sheer size of the database we were to explore. The process can be broken down into 4 simple steps: the compilation of the papers, the qualitative categorization, the quantitative analysis, and the final discussion of these results. Compiling the papers, several factors were necessary to consider. Our primary database search is the ACM SIGCHI database. Although we did explore other databases such as IEEE, we found that the most feasible method of compilation was through the ACM SIGCHI search engine. The following conferences play significant roles in the on-skin interface research field as conferences that only had one paper or no papers were excluded. The survey period selected is from January 2010 to May 2021. This was an appropriate window of time to analyze as it encompasses significant events such as the debut of Google Glass and the Fitbit, as well as their effects on the trends. These are the specific paper types selected. Workshop proposals and position papers were excluded due to there being only one non-archival relevant workshop and the position papers having evolved into full papers. Now let's look at how we define what an on-skin interface is. Defining this term was necessary to correctly compile papers. We define this as devices and developed systems directly applied on and or in the skin surface and its appendages. This excludes any accessories such as rings and bracelets, garment integrations, any device that does not have any physical manifestation on the skin such as projected screens. If the device intends to interact with any additional non-on-skin wearable accessory, they were also excluded. The compilation was executed through keyword matching the ACM database search engine. They were then filtered by the aforementioned criteria, which resulted in a total of 68 on-skin interface papers. After finalizing the compilation of papers, they were qualitatively categorized. The papers were labeled based on the given data such as title, conference, year published, and citation number. Then they were categorized into the respective schema methods, which were based off the schema methods of Noctigal et al. It should be noted that there were no papers categorized under basic or action research. Papers were further categorized into their schema purposes, which was also from Noctigal et al. The next 2 categories could only sort specific types of papers: engineering and applied research papers. These are papers that create and develop a system or a device. The 2 categories are body, location, application. These 2 factors greatly influence the research questions and are necessary to analyze for general engineering papers. The application classifications are inspired by Berglund et al. Here are the resulting figures and tables. These numbers correlate to each paper, which can be seen in our reference section. To decipher these results, a quantitative analysis is necessary. This is a graph representing the number of papers per conference per year. We can see an upward trend where most papers are published in the latter half of the decade. We can also see a wider variety of conference contributions to the decade, and ISWC can be seen as a consistent contributor. Here is the percent of papers from schema method over time. We see a majority of papers are applied research. This is the percent of papers from each schema purpose over time, the majority being engineering. This is body location map. Most devices are located in the skin, the hands and fingers, and nails. Here's a pie chart of application types, the top 3 being lifestyle and fashion, tech development, then healthcare and wellness. Although we are surveying existing papers in their current state, measuring impact of paper can show insight into what the domain needs. To do so, the reference paper Noctigal et al. Analyzes the number of citations each paper has. Inspired by its methods, we also analyze the impact of publications utilizing the number of citations. We found that papers from 2015 are cited the most on average and are most impactful. However, post-normalizations, we see consistent impact from each paper in the latter half of the decade. We have also analyzed the impact of paper based on schema method and purpose. Applied research and engineering papers have the most number of total normalized citations. The moment we have been waiting for. What kind of information can we glean from these stacks and stacks of data? First, the distinctiveness of on-skin interface research. The epidermal electronics paper, published by Kim et al. From Material Science field in 2011, serves as an important paper that inspired HCR researchers to explore on-skin interfaces. Unsurprisingly, because of the research being more attuned to user experience, social perceptions, and importance of self-expression, our results support the claim with the immense popularity of lifestyle and fashionable applications. Our second most popular application, tech development, can be resonated with HCR research focused on fabrication methods that are more user-friendly, inexpensive, and accessible, contrary to that of material science. In terms of research methods and purpose, we can see that most publications focus on engineering and applied research. However, analyzing Table 3, we can see a demonstrated necessity for survey research and other describing papers. The high total number of citations for applied research and engineering papers can be attributed to the sheer number of papers in that category, but the high average number of citations per paper implies a consistent high impact survey research and describing papers have on the field despite its numbers. Regarding body location, the initial popularity of nail devices can be attributed to its rigid and static surface. Prototypes of nail devices are easier to test and wear compared to on-skin devices due to the skin surface dynamic and elastic characteristics. In recent years, researchers began exploring more specific and challenging body locations. These body locations have little surface area and can be highly dynamic. We expect more of these in the future. Although this is just a snapshot of current trends in the field, this field demonstrates great growth and potential. We encourage fellow researchers to expand upon our work and insight. Here's my email if you have any more questions, and thank you so much for your time.